Alright crew, today we're diving headfirst into Gachiakuta, aka what if Wally was violent and had anger issues? Let's go! So we open on this little rich girl crying because her plushie ripped. Her mom basically goes, "It's fine, sweetie. We'll buy you a new one." And the kid just yeets it into the trash like it owes her money. Meanwhile, across town, someone's breaking into a trash facility like it's Fort Knox. This dude's speed-running garbage theft, dodging bullets, parkouring over trash like he's sponsored by Febreze. That masked trash ninja? Yeah! That's Rudo, our main character who collects junk like it's treasure because the rich keep throwing away stuff that still works. Which honestly, he's right, they're villains. But his city, it's split in two. Clean, rich, fancy, trashy, broke, and criminalized. And separating them is one tiny little gate, like poverty ends here. Crazy! Kids in the slums bully Rudo because his dad was a murderer. Chiwa, the only normal person in the neighborhood, is like, he's a good guy. And Rudo turns into a flustered tomato trying to give her a plushie. He goes home and we meet Regto, his adopted dad. Best dad ever! He patches Rudo up, jokes with him, teaches him life lessons, and then a mysterious masked freak stabs him. Rudo walks in like, "Dad, I'm home!" Oh, he gets framed, dragged to the execution pit, Chiwa throws away his gift, everyone hates him, and the real killer is watching from the crowd like it's a Netflix premiere. Then Rudo gets thrown into the bottomless pit and screams, "You're all trash!" And honestly, valid. He wakes up in a nightmare world made of garbage, and a monster made of junk stands up like, "Oh look, lunch!" Rudo's out here fighting trash demons with his bare hands. He can't breathe the air, he's dying, everything hurts. But then he remembers Regto and goes full anime rage mode. Right before he becomes monster poop, bam! A dude drops in with a freaking umbrella. Meet Engine, the drip god of Garbage World. He saves Rudo, gives him a gas mask, and immediately starts roasting him. Rudo tries to ask questions. Engine is like, "Shut up!" Turns out they're not underground, they're above ground. This entire place is built from trash the Spherites threw away. Rudo gets kidnapped by some trashland human traffickers, eats garbage, snaps emotionally, and then Rudo awakens giver powers. He can literally put a soul into objects. And his first legendary weapon? A toilet plunger. The goons get folded. Engine steps in like, "Congrats, kid, you passed the test. Join the cleaners." Rudo, no! Engine brings Rudo to a doctor, confirms he's a giver, and tries recruiting him again. Rudo, "If I join, you better help me get back home." Engine, "Maybe." Then Rudo chases a cat that stole his money. Yes, we love realism. And accidentally grabs a stick owned by Zonka, a fellow cleaner. Zonka seems nice, smiling, until he sees the plunger in Rudo's hand. His soul leaves his body. A full fight breaks out. Rudo accidentally humiliates him with plunger attacks. Engine finds both boys in shambles like an angry babysitter. A girl named Rio shows up and immediately starts clowning Rudo's hair. Rudo.exe has crashed. Engine brings Rudo to the cleaner's HQ, a skyscraper made of trash and street lamps twisted like pretzels. We meet Semu, the receptionist with glasses that can see your entire life decisions. She takes one look at Rudo and goes, "Yeah, you need training." Since the boss is gone, Rio takes Rudo on his first mission. They head to a polluted zone crawling with trash beasts. Trash monsters attack. Rio pulls out her scissors like she's about to give the apocalypse a haircut. Follow almost dies. Rudo taps into giver mode, awakens a metal pipe, and saves his life. Then a huge trash monster appears, but Rio stabs it through a glowing weak point. Inside it, a weapon. Trash monsters are being born from discarded objects. Dark! Meanwhile, Rudo's old kidnappers are being hunted down by a purple-eyed assassin. The cleaners throw a welcome party for Rudo. He's sitting like a traumatized chihuahua until Grist thanks him for saving Follow, and Rudo just starts crying. He's finally found friends. But meanwhile, the purple-eyed murderer is slicing through his old kidnappers like coupons. Then a new mission comes in. mission. A spherite was stolen by a trash beast. Zonka leads the squad. Rudo insists on going. Inside the beast's lair, the floor collapses. Raiders ambush them, and their real target is Rudo. Zonka beats the brakes off two attackers, but then the purple-eyed raider appears, and his eyes say, "I'm here for Rudo, and I do not plan on missing." And this is just a beginning of this anime, and believe me, it's way better from here. If you would like to see part 2 of this anime recap, smash that like and subscribe, and comment part 2, or else a trash beast will eat you.